Hello and welcome. My name is Brenda if you're new here. Today is Friday, July 2nd, and this past week I've been doing a lot of stitching. We had, the AC people come out to fix our AC, so while they were here I was just basically stitching the entire time. They had to come back multiple times, both to fix the AC, and we had new vents put in so that we could have AC in another room in our house. So yeah, so I've got plenty of stitching in this week, and I think that's really all. It's been kind of a relaxing week this week with my husband home from work. He uses vacation days, but we didn't go anywhere. We just hung out at home and got some stuff done around the house, some yard work, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna get right into it, and let me scooch over so I can show you. I will show you the stitching shelf, where I was at and what it looks like when it's done and all that. I got 569 stitches in on that, most of which were the purple color, the 550 filling in. So right now I have it all filled in with that purple. I have just a couple, sorry, I'm looking over to the right at it. There's just a couple spots of another color that I didn't go fill in yet, but I started to work on the book that's over to the right, and it's looking good. I'm excited to fill in more of that this next week. So that is that. And the next thing let me grab it, that I worked on was from Oh My Stitches shop. I'm Oh My Stitches shop on Etsy, and I've been working on this Mickey Halloween castle is what I'm calling. So I'll show you where I was at a few weeks ago. I hadn't worked on it in a few weeks. And I got, I'm looking at my notes, I got 1,199 stitches in on this. There was some good blocks of color, so it went along a little faster than some of the other stitching. And then this is where I'm at right now. And like I've said it from the beginning, the black is showing the fabric, but the other colors are doing fine. So we'll see. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do in the end. I'm probably just gonna leave it like this, and it'll be fine. If I look at it from an angle, it looks, it's I don't see the fabric, so. But yeah, coming along on that. And so I'm up to 4,000 out of the almost 9,000 stitches on that, so there's a bit to go. And then the last thing I've been working on this week has been the Dogs of Disney Summer Sale, which is on Facebook. It's a free stitch along, and I think you can still get the previous dogs up until now. I'm not sure, but it's only free while the stitch along is going on. I'll be showing you where I've been at all this time where I was last week. But I was working on Percy, and I forgot to mention that I saw someone in the group, a couple people have actually kind of changed the way he looked a little bit from what the design was, and I debated whether or not I wanted to keep the way the designer had it, or if I wanted to do little changes. And I did decide to do the changes, so it ended up taking me longer to do because it was difficult to look at the picture that the lady had to try and follow along rather than the pattern. It goes much faster looking at the pattern. But yeah, here's where I started Dante yesterday. I started Dante. but you can see his little, I was debating on whether or not to give him a sad face or a happy face, but he is happy sometimes in the movie, so I decided, you know, he's happy when he's eating his little treats. But the changes are, and his face is different, and this little collar part, it was just blue on the original, and I liked how they added in how it is in the movie. And Dante has been really fun to stitch. He's really colorful, and it's I think so far has been the most enjoyable to stitch. I don't know how I'll feel as far as what it looks like when he's done, but right now he's really cute. I mainly have, I think, 2 colors left to get him done, so I'm hoping I'll be able to get him done today. I think I'm 3 dogs behind at this point, but I'm really liking this one. It's really cute and really colorful, and I'm happy with how it has turned out on this fabric. So, I don't think I told you the stitches. I'm looking at my notes again. I got 118 in on Percy from last week, and then the 280 that I got in on Dante. So that is all for this week on what I've been stitching. So this past week I got 2 little file box containers to hold all of my floss. I don't know if you've seen my video that I made on floss storage, but the box that I had was a little too small for the floss that I now have, because I've been collecting. And so I got 2 boxes that were on sale at Staples. I'll link them, but they may not be on sale anymore. But now my floss is all sorted and in boxes, which is much better than what it was before in a pile. I just need to finish numbering it and doing all that, and then I'm gonna show an update on that so that everyone can see how I've got that sorted. And I also was on Amazon. I think I mentioned Amazon was having Prime Day last time, and these were on sale. I don't remember how much I got them for. It was just a little bit off the regular price, but I think it was a pack of 8 or so, and I do not remember the dimensions, but I will link these below and all that. But I wanted to get big enough to put an 11 by 11 Q-snap, so I know these were, I think they were at least 12 by something. I think they're A3s is what they're kind of the sizing. But I probably could have gotten a small, I wish they had a set that had a mix of this and the one that's a little bit smaller, because, you know, then I could put this in to the smaller ones. This is an 8 by 8. But I'm just gonna use these and put the 8 by 8s and the whatever else I want to, and I've got floss that I have kitted up in the 2, and they're all different colors, which I think is nice. Sorry if that was noisy. I didn't get to dyeing any fabric this week because it's been really rainy here in Florida. Every day it's been raining. Not all day, but I was wanting it to be sunny because I want to dye it and then put it out in the sun to dry. So I haven't gotten to that yet. I'm hoping this week, even though it looks like more rain, I'm hoping that there'll be a day of good sun to do that. And yeah, that is all for stitching, crafting related stuff. And as far as what I've been watching a lot of anime. I've gotten into anime lately, so I had talked about Demon Slayer, watching that on Netflix. So we had finished that, and I wanted to watch the movie that was coming out. So we ended up getting a month to try out to see if we like, but to watch this movie, the Demon Slayer something train, I can't remember the name of it, but that one was on Funimation, and there's a whole bunch of different anime on there. And I started watching, the first one I started watching was The Promised Neverland, and it's a horror genre one, and I'm liking that so far. I've only watched 3 episodes, but so far I'm liking it. It's some kids that are in an orphanage, and something isn't quite right with what's going on. I don't want to give any spoilers. I don't remember what they say the storyline is, so I'll leave it at that, but I've enjoyed it so far. And the other one is, it was in like a romance genre on there, and it's called Emma Victorian Romance. And it's about a maid, and she, just her following her interactions in life with one guy in particular. But it's really cute. I like Victorian time, like movies and shows and stuff like that, so that's why when I saw that on there, I was like, I'll check that out. And I hadn't ever seen anime kind of like that, more drama. I'm not very experienced in anime, but this was new to me, and I really enjoyed it. I think I'm halfway through the first season. There's 2 seasons. But it's just cute and, I don't know, lovey. There's a lot of, it's a slow pace if you don't like that kind of thing. But there's a lot of cute little blushing moments between the characters, and I don't know, it's just cute. So I have been watching those, and that is really all I have as far as what I've been watching. It's been other anime and stuff, but nothing like fantastic that I have to share. So I'm inserting this now because I forgot to mention it when I was filming. I forgot to put it in my notes, and if it's not in my notes, I tend to forget. So I wanted to mention that I put some videos on TikTok. I had talked about getting on TikTok weeks ago, and I have enjoyed the silly stuff on there, and just in general the variety of things on there. I'm obsessive crafty dabbler on there as well, but it's not anything crafting because I don't really know what to put on there any different than Instagram or on here. But if you're interested, I'm on there, and I'm trying out singing on there. I don't sing in front of anyone really except family that I'm, really close with. I get very shy and anxious about that. So I'm trying to put myself out there and at least put it in little videos on TikTok at the moment. So yeah, just if you're interested, check it out. So back to the regularly scheduled video. One thing that I was really excited about though this past week is I noticed that my isopods had babies, and there's the one day I looked in there and there was one little, I'll put a picture, one little one, and since then I've seen multiple. They hang out kind of together, and there was like 6 of them, and they're so cute and tiny. I didn't get a picture of them when they were all together because when I went back they were gone, but they're cute, and I'm excited about having more of them in there. I haven't seen the adults in weeks. I readjusted their house, and they really like being underneath this little log, and they just have stayed under there, and I have not seen them. So, but I'm happy to see the little babies, and I hope to see more of them out and about as they grow. So we'll see. I will try to get pictures sometime. But yeah, that is all I have. I hope you guys will have a safe and fun 4th of July weekend. I'm excited to just hang out and eat some hot dogs and chips and watch fireworks and just just enjoy the weekend. So I will see you guys in the next one, and bye for now.